Israeli soldiers are moving as a helpful emergency unfurls in Gaza. Here's where things stand. In excess of 1,000 individuals have been killed in Israel, and in excess of 900 individuals are dead in Gaza, as per Israel's military radio and the Palestinian Well-Being Service. Thousands more are harmed, as per authorities. The battling comes as a philanthropic emergency is quickly unfurling in Gaza, where court occupants, many cut off from food and power, face a fifth day of Israeli airstrikes because of Hamas's lethal assaults in Israel. On Tuesday, Hamas said it terminated hundreds of rockets toward the Israeli city of Ashkelon. According to an underground reporter, this is where things stand as of now. A tremendous blast of rockets was terminated from Gaza by Hamas on Ashkelon in light of the relocation of regular citizens in Gaza, an assertion on message said. It followed an admonition given to the occupants of the southern Israeli city to leave before 5 p.m. nearby time on Tuesday. Hamas assaulted Israel. Israel is beating the thickly pressed Gaza Strip with airstrikes, particularly on the Gaza port, the Israel's safeguard powers said. IDF troops took part in a firefight with Hamas aggressors close to the town of Mefalsim, which borders the territory. Tuesday night neighborhood time, numerous IDF troops on the ground told CNN. A huge number of Israeli soldiers are moving as the nation plans for a potential ground activity. Yoav Chivalrous said he has delivered all restrictions on the IDF troops in their battle against Hamas. Whoever comes to execute murder ladies, Holocaust survivors, we will dispose of him at the level of our power and without settling, the Protection Serve told warriors during an assessment of the bleeding edge along Israel's line with Gaza on Tuesday. One way out, the main boundary going between Gaza and Egypt was struck by Israeli warplanes Tuesday, the representative for the Palestinian Inside Service, Ayad al-Bozom, said. The firmly controlled Rafah crossing is the only one accessible to Gazans hoping to escape. Any remaining intersections out of the domain are closed. U.S. President Joe Biden censured Saturday's frenzy by Hamas, referring to it as a demonstration of sheer underhanded, and said Israel has the option to answer. He promised that the U.S. would ensure Israel had the devices it necessitates to guard itself. The U.S. has improved our tactical power pose in the area and is flooding military help to Israel, the president said. Biden likewise talked with Israeli state head Benjamin Netanyahu on Tuesday for the third time since the contention emitted to examine our help for Israel, the White House said. Outside, nationals killed. 14 Americans are among those killed in Israel, Biden said, adding that U.S. residents are additionally among those kidnapped by Hamas. 8 French residents have been affirmed dead, and 20 others are missing, French unfamiliar clergyman Catherine Colonna said. The Canadian government says it knows about reports that 1 Canadian was killed and 3 others are absent. More on casualties. Israeli-American Roe Weiser was killed during Saturday's assault, his mom, Naomi Pfeiffer Weiser, told CNN. Weiser was a sergeant who served in the 13th Unit of the Golani Detachment and was positioned at the Kerem Shalom line crossing, his mom said. Peruse more about the people in question. The U.S. State Division said it has been in discussion with different aircraft to urge them to consider continuing travel all through Israel so that individuals can leave. German carrier Lufthansa will work a few extraordinary trips on Thursday and Friday to empty German residents, the country's unfamiliar office said. The French government is likewise in touch with Air France to coordinate an extraordinary trip on Thursday to clear French residents, as per the foreign minister.